Good morning, everyone. I am D. Sengotian, Assistant Professor of Physics, SNS, College of Technology, Coimbatore. Today, we are going to studying about NTT, non-testative testing, design thinking based non-testative testing. So we all know that design thinking, it means identify the problem statement, empathy part, then identify the problem, that means define and ideate, the finally prototype and testing. These 5 stages are design thinking approach. So we are going to studying about NTT based on DT, design thinking approach. So NTT, it means very simple, testing the sample or equipment without any damage. So in order to evaluate the component without causing damage is the principle of non-testative testing. So non-testative testing is a highly valuable technique that can save both money and time is product evaluation. In case in testative testing, that means material is damaged, but in testing through NTT, the material is not damaged. So testing the sample without any damage, that means we will have a different types of testing techniques. So for example, we are using ultrasonic testing, liquid penetrant testing, and magnetic particle testing, and also visual inspection also, that means non-testative testing. Then define the stage of testing. So non-testative testing is the process of inspecting, testing and evaluating the material or components. So discontinuities in the characteristics without testing the serviceability of the part of the system. In other words, when the inspection or test is completed, the part can still be used. Okay, we are going to test the sample. We are using different types of testing methods. That means in DT approach, that is ideas. So for example, we are using a liquid penetrant. Some materials are not accepting the liquid penetrant testing, so we are using different types of testing. For example, magnetic particle testing. If that material is magnet, it will be very simple using magnetic particle testing. In case material is not magnetism or accepting the magnetic property, so we cannot use magnetic particle testing, so we are going to use another testing, for example ultrasonic sound testing or radiography testing, or either maybe liquid penetrant testing. Okay, we are here we are going to seeing about only about ultrasonic testing. So we all know that ultrasound, that is more than 20,000 Hz frequency. So we are using high frequency sound waves for testing the sample without any damage. That means that is our prototype sample. In case we are using ultrasonic testing, there are 3 types of testings available. The first one is through transmission by using sound through transmission method, then pulse echo system. So these two testings are very important in ultrasonic, then also resonance method. So ultrasonic testing is type of non-testative testing technique based on the propagation of ultrasonic waves in the object or material. Then the pulse waves with frequencies ranging from 0.1 to 15 megahertz and up to 50 megahertz. So these pulse or sound waves transmitted into the material to detect the internal flaw or defect. So the basic definition, then the process of ultrasonic testing, very simple. The conversion of electrical pulse to mechanical vibration, that the conversion of return mechanical vibration back into the electrical energy in the basis of ultrasonic testing. If we send ultrasonic waves through the material, then material get reflected from the other end. The sound waves reflected from the other end, then back to receiver end. In case any defect or flaw detected inside the material, that kind of changes produced by the sound waves, that will be the change in frequency. It means material having some kind of defect inside the material. In ultrasonic testing, ultrasound transducer connected to a machine is passed over the object being inspected. So ultrasonic sound waves passing through the sample, this sound waves using a transducer, it means transmitter cum receiver. It will transmit the sound waves through the material and also receive the sound energy. Once sound energy reflected from the other end and received from the material, that means transducer received the sound energy. So this is a experimental procedure of ultrasonic inspection. So the sound waves transmitted through the sample or material, then the same sound energy received from the transducer or receiver end. case any defect find inside the material, then we will receive the another kind of defect signal also received from the sample. The graph shows that the first one is transmitted signal, then last one is receiver signal. In case material cannot have any defect, so we only have a transmitter and receiver pulse. If material having any very small amount of defect, we also received defect signal also. So we will find the depth of the defect also by using ultrasonic testing. So this is the basic principle of ultrasonic testing. The first one is transmitter pulse, then last one is receiver pulse. The middle part of signal is received by defect pulse, plot reflex and initial pulse. Okay, these all are the important points we will discuss about NTT. So NTT, it means testing the sample without any damage. So we are using different types of techniques, depends upon the sample and also efficiency of the testing methods. If you see liquid penetrant testing, it is very simple, low cost. In case some material is not accepting liquid penetrant, so we are using another kind of testing, that means magnetic particle testing. If some material not accepting magnetism or magnetic particle testing, we are using ultrasonic testing and radiography testing. So there are different types of testing methods are available. So we are using non-destructive testing methods, depends upon the range of defect and also sample in the nature of the sample or material. Thank you.